Okay, you have seen the bog plumbing, which is 3-inch lines and an external pump over here. These are my 2-inch lines coming into this pit, which will be fed by submersible pumps. I don't know how many yet. Maybe 1, maybe 3. I've got 3 lines. These serve a bottom filter, and you normally see them called an under gravel filter, under gravel suction grid. But what I have actually is an under sand pressure grid. So I'll actually be pumping water from the cistern into the bottom of the pond through a grid of pipes like you'd see, similar to what you'd see in a bog. Here's a picture. Coming up through the bottom, allowing the bottom of the pond and about the 2 inches of sand that are over the pipe down there to become a kind of biofilter at the bottom of the pond. Also serving 3 jets, 1 in the wall down here, 1 in the wall way down at the end, and then, I don't know if you can see from this video, the one just poking up above water level right now that I need to fix down there. And then 1 line running to right here, which is going to be a stream that's going to come from underneath the deck and flowing through here and be like it'll be a stream and kind of like a jet pushing water out of this kind of recessed area, preventing it from becoming a dead zone. Hi, birdie. So I've gone through I just used my Sawzall, which was really difficult doing it right now against these rocks and the dirt. Just cut a big slot through my 24-inch culvert pipe, which is serving as my pump vault. And you can't see it, but there's a big, huge infiltration area down at the bottom of this. And it's just it's flexible PVC running, all over and being hidden by boulders. This edge boulder defining the edge of the negative edge weir is sitting on top of it, kind of holding it down with some shim rock so it doesn't crush it. And I've just got I've run it wherever I can, under sand, under gravel, around. You'll never see the pipes, but they're there and they're inside the pond. One problem I'm having right now is this line right here. I think I can solve it, but this long one, for some reason, I didn't think about this. I don't have any check valves installed on these lines in the pond. And I don't think anybody really does do that, but what I've got going on here is if this pipe is full of water right now, and this one serves my jets, which are at above water level, and then 2 down at the bottom of the pond. If I push this pipe below water level in the pond, it starts siphoning. I believe it's siphoning out of the pond a little bit. So I've got to come up with a plan to keep this pipe above water level. I got to secure it somehow so it doesn't fall down in the middle of the night or something and drain the pond area down. Anyways, I'll solve that problem shortly. I think I can solve it for now just by turning some valves in the pond, but I don't want to get wet right now, so I thought I'd give you a little preview of the plumbing and how I'll terminate. So there'll be pumps down there, and I'll have check valves on each of these lines and a valve on each of these lines so I can control the flow to where they're going. On the jets, I have a valve just after. My jets are run in series, so it's just one after the other, connected one after the other. One pipe serving this one, and then going on from that, down the line. 2 in the bottom, 1 up top here. I've put a valve after the 2 lowest ones. And what that is going to allow me to do is, the water is going to want to go to the lowest point. The water is going to want to go straight, the path of least resistance. It's going to all want to come out of the one that's on the straight run all the way to the end. Now, what the valves allow me to do is kind of slow down, shut down the flow to that last one, which will force the water into the other ones. And that's what's going to allow me, and having one after each T in the line. So for three jets, I have 2 Ts. And so after each of those T's, I have a valve, which will allow me to adjust each of those. As I adjust each of those valves, it'll allow me to balance the flow of those jets.